The 5D is definitely it's become the new staple, the filmmaker, photographer. You get, you know, the bang for your buck, but this is the baby. This is what you really want. It shoots very fast. You won't miss your shot. It's got a really big battery. It's got a larger screen. It's waterproof. It has 45 focus points. The fastest autofocus of, I think, any camera. And it has a really big buffer. You can keep shooting for like 40, 50 frames. With 5D or 7D, you might be able to do 10, 12 shots, and the buffer needs time to catch up. It's really good to shoot sports with this because you need to have the camera always ready. Because that buffer sometimes, if you've used older cameras, you're like waiting, you're watching those things, like, oh, hold on, I'll be right with you.
Do you ever use this memo?
If you're doing like some journalism and you don't have a pen and pad, that feature is really helpful for when you forget, you know, the person's name or why you took their photo. It's not full 35 sensor. This is a slightly smaller sensor, but you won't notice the difference.
What about the megapixels? Like, this is 16 megapixels, like a T2i is 22 megapixels.
I mean, they keep adding more. There's more information, but it's not necessarily better information. If you've got a small sensor and you've got a shitty lens, it doesn't make a difference what megapixel you have. You need to have a good piece of glass in front of the sensor, or it doesn't really mean anything. The difference between getting a low-end camera and a high-end camera is using a higher ISO and it doesn't get grainy. That's why a lot of photojournalists use these, because they can go to a war-torn area or in the desert with minimal moonlight and get some incredible images, because they're really pushing the limits of the sensitivity of the sensors. For a while, I was afraid to push anything above 3200, and then all of a sudden you need to shoot something at, you know, like 6400, and you're like, wow, it actually, you blow it up and it holds together. It doesn't break apart. The blacks are still black. It doesn't get milky. The sensors just have gotten so good, and you can really push it up to, you know, 64 ISO without feeling like you're sacrificing image.